It's 2019. Welcome back to the Pumpernickel podcast.
Pumpernickel!
We told you we'd be back. It's another year.
Yeah, unfortunate for you.
Unfortunate for you.
Yeah. Unfortunate for everybody listening.
Future plans for the podcast. We'll probably be switching to like a Sunday schedule. We all agreed on, and so we'll probably be dropping on like Mondays from now on. Maybe Mondays, maybe Tuesdays, depending on what the week is like.
Maybe we'll shoot for Sunday night.
Maybe Sunday.
Maybe Sunday night. To be honest,
give you guys something to do Monday morning and cheer you up on your way to work.
Exactly, because you know you were lost without this sweet, sultry voice.
No.
Okay.
All right, maybe not.
When you're doing daily tasks like laundry, cleaning after dishes after the kids have left, for all the dads out there, stay-at-home dads.
Yeah. For all the single dads, we got 23 listeners, bro.
just in case someone listens.
You're the salute part of this pod.
Oh, that's true. He knew, but he is, No, listen, I ain't gonna roll to salute. Two reasons. One, when he come with that fire, it's gonna be a problem. And then two, man can't defend himself from here.
Right.
He'd be all right.
Yeah, but we'll be coming with more structure Sunday. We've been talking about it. We're developing it. Trying to make a better product for all listeners.
Yeah, we got some fun stuff down the pipeline. So stay tuned.
Yeah,
and
we're thinking about splitting up the podcast. Each of us doing our own podcast. We're doing a Beatles thing, or like an Outkast thing, where it's like, we all need that album that's by ourselves,
Okay.
So it's just like,
all right.
Split it up. That's police sirens. I might be under arrest.
They heard that idea and said, "No."
That was it. Yeah, right. By the way,
sweet sultry voice. You mean like a bottle of A1? Okay.
Oh, like a bottle of A1?
Oh, God bless America.
You like A1, don't you?
Yeah, I don't like it on steak.
Oh, that's right. You use it on other things.
I use it on other stuff. I don't put it on steak.
That's odd.
Yeah. Why's that odd?
Puts on ice cream.
It's fine.
What is going on right now, bro? We're supposed to bring in the new year with a fresh thought, with fresh thoughts and a good podcast, and we're already off to a bad start.
Bad start. This is perfect. This is us.
No. All right. Well, talking about fresh starts,
vintage us.
You had mentioned something earlier.
Since it's 2019 now, we know that a lot of people are out here trying to ring in the new year, doing some new stuff.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, gyms suddenly have spikes in their memberships
every year.
Yeah, you can always tell
the all revenue.
Yeah. You can always tell the veteran gym rats because they're just sitting there just mad as hell because all the machines are taking.
All the weights are in the wrong place.
All the rates.
God, that drives me nuts.
Yeah. People are using equipment the wrong way. Yeah. It's like some dudes like doing jumping jacks by the pull-up stand. Like,
dude, so I saw some dude doing pull-ups on the squat rack, and there's one squat rack. I was like, bro, I am not in great shape. Get the fuck out of my squat rack.
Like, can I use this, please?
Yeah, don't forget leg day, guys.
Very important.
Don't forget leg day.
You cannot build an upper body with no lower body. It's a scientific fact.
But also, if you're going to make sure you do leg day and you're new to the gym, look for one of those like exercise signs to let you know what exercise you're supposed to be doing in that area, so that way you don't make yourself look like an idiot.
And also, please chill out with the weight maxes. Like, it's okay. It's okay to do half of what you thought you might be able to do.
Yeah, it's better for you to do one good rep than 10 shitty reps.
Yeah, and it's also better for you to do lower weight with better form.
That's what I mean.
Anything else. Like, just relax. It's not that serious. I got that.
I'm sorry, we interrupted you?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
New year, new me, and he already got the podcast.
I forgot the phone was on.
Thanks, Sanchez.
You're the guy in the movie theater, huh?
No, it doesn't.
You ain't shit.
Throws popcorn at the back of his head.
That romantic moment where two people are about to kiss.
Son, oh.
Well, the phone was silenced now. I'm sorry.
Watch it happen to me. Yeah, like one of my jacked friends, Ryan out there.
One of my jacked friends.
Yeah, he's like super, like the Rock jacked.
Yeah,
like not an exaggeration. Had some really good advice. He was like, for gym rats, don't be mean. Welcome in new people. People are trying to get things done.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Like, just don't be a jerk about it. But at the same time, if you're new, don't be a douche. Like, it's the same type of thing. So it's like, I really appreciated that because I was like, look at him being all swole, but also being welcoming.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time.
Most of the time, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Like the super swole dudes, like
is the one that'll help you. Yeah.
That's the guy you should probably talk to.
Yeah.
Or chick even.
And just be honest with him. Be like, look, I see you in here. You look like you got the hang of this.
What am I doing wrong?
Like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like,
I've done it before.
Yeah, that's real. And a lot of times they'll be willing to help you. That's free fucking personal fitness advice from a dude who mastered it.
Which is not cheap.
Yeah.
It is not.
For real.
Because I went to a gym and they were just like, oh, like, thanks for signing up. You get like one free like personal training thing.
A $90 value. Like,
and so like I did that and that shit was cool. And I was just like, yeah, like let's let this run.
Talk numbers.
And then he was just like, yeah, so it'll be a couple hundred per session. And I was just like, you know what? No.
He said a couple hundred per session.
Yep, that's the way it is.
Yeah, dude, it's expensive. Yeah, if you're a personal trainer, you're good at it. You got plenty of clients. You're just making money. Yeah.
You know, dog. I'd rather read a men's health magazine and try to buzz it out independently.
You know what?
I'll just stick to the dad.
I'll find a PDF online of a workout and stick to it.
The Cowboy Bebop fitness workout. He's just like sitting there and he's got it taped up on the squat rack and then puts the weights back. Oh, I pull my ball back. The real folk moves.
He's doing the regular show muscle man workout.
Right.
Can't stop flexing.
Yeah. Can't stop flexing.
But back onto the recommendation, like the New Year's recommendations. New Year's resolutions, like not to.
No one ever goes through a New Year's resolution.
Well, not to rain on anybody's parade, but like if you've made New Year's resolutions, cut them in half.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cut them in half right now.
That is fair. Yeah.
Trim the fat.
No, cut your resolutions in half, and if you accomplish some of that list, be proud of yourself.
Hell yeah.
And look.
And also, like, even
lower
if
the bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you cut them in half, like most people
cut it in half again.
Cut it in half again.
Lower the bar on the things you do have left.
Yeah, because people are just like, yo, like I'm gonna go to the gym this year and get swole, and it's just like, can we get you in the gym first?
Yeah,
before we start thinking about like
I've been screaming that for the
getting
longest.
jacked.
Like, the biggest thing you could do, like I listened to this dude, like he gives great advice online, but it's just basically. Alright, it's Jordan Peterson, but nobody judge me because I don't listen to all of his stuff. I just listen to his motivational stuff. The rest of his stuff is trash. But the best advice he gives is like, make sure that your goals are just out of your reach. You know what I mean? Like they're not so far ahead of you that you got to do all this extra shit that you don't know anything about. Keep your goals moderate so that way, like, you're always moving forward,
right?
But they're not so crazy that you can't see a finish line. You know what I mean? Or you can't even see a means to an end.
Because it crushes you.
It crushes you. It crushes your motivation. It crushes your everything. People say that every year. It's like, I'm going to go get jacked. It's like, how about you just make it consistent to where you're in the gym three times a week every week?
Make a resolution.
Yeah. Right.
Resolutions, just make one, and like the
make
gym
one
thing, and then you live healthier.
Mm-hmm. But his argument also is that people go so far as to think that they're better than that, right. And that's their biggest flaw. Is that like most people think that like if you want to learn a new language, like it'll be like, oh, I want to learn a sentence a day, as opposed to, oh, I'm gonna read this language every day. I'm gonna do all of these like Duolingo things. It's like, no, don't do any of that. Yeah. Just take a sentence at a time. You know what I mean?
Not even that. Like start like learn a letter.
Well, that's true. I mean, I guess letter too, but that from somebody who's learning another language, like that might not be the best example. But like, in general,
but like just.
But that's a start.
Start small and then work your way up, as opposed to like trying to like immediately think about doing the whole thing.
Right. And even if you go to the gym, like that's the thing I was telling I have family who's trying to get into all of it, and I was like, even if you just go. And you go to the gym and spend most of your time learning what the fuck this does. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what is this for?
Yeah.
Like, what is this for? Like,
that's the fact
that, like the fact that you're there and you're present on those times, you're setting an example for yourself. You're setting like that habit of always being there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday of every week. And you won't even have to think about it eventually before you actually start doing the workouts you want to do. So it's like you're building more than just the workout when you go to the gym, basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that.
No, definitely.
Like that.
Yeah, you make it a little easier for yourself. Yeah, you can't your goal can't be to become a millionaire if you're unemployed. Like, look for a job. Get a job. You know, like
learn how money works.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like it's like you can't just be a millionaire. It's like first you gotta learn what is money. You know what I mean? Like things like that. So
I think a New Year's resolution is a lot like a commencement speaker at graduation in college. If you didn't do shit past 4 years, this commencement speaker isn't going to help you out.
Oh, facts. Yeah, it's hot bullshit.
Because I remember both of ours, don't remember what the fuck they're... One of ours was talking about putting chips into a bottle for an hour.
Yeah, and I was sitting there trying to figure out what that dude was talking about. Like, I was on my phone. I was talking to friends.
She was very articulate, probably smart.
Oh, incredibly smart. But also,
what the fuck was that?
What was that? Like, nobody listened to that. It was the same thing.
Yeah, if that kid had been scrubbing the past 4 years, I don't think this commencement speech going to switch him around a little bit.
Like, on a real subject though, when is a commencement speech ever really a good idea?
It's just that thing we do, like how we shake hands or greet each other. It's just that.
But like people are there to watch you graduate. Like your family and friends showed up to see you walk across the stage, and there's like hundreds of y'all. Why are you taking an extra hour out of our lives to tell us like, oh, y'all will be great? Yeah, we just graduated. We already feel that we're on top of the world. We don't need you to spend that time. We don't need you to. We don't need an hour of you telling us we'll be okay.
Right.
We'll be all right.
Fellow student. Yeah, I don't need an hour of you.
She's wearing a wire.
Snitch. I want a commencement speech where they just be honest, like, look, you're going to spend the next 3 months trying to figure out how to use LinkedIn properly. It's like,
dude.
Yeah, like, I would be down for like a realistic,
it's like, get to work now. Like,
y'all about to have 6 months living at home. Hope you have fun.
Don't try to start learning random languages like I did. Like, figure out like what you want to do.
Yeah, some of y'all already got jobs, and some of y'all gonna spend the next couple months looking for jobs.
And some of y'all will spend years looking for jobs. None of them are the ones that you're interested in.
But that's life.
But that is life.
Yeah, and like, ain't nothing wrong with that. So long as you're able to, pay bills and be happy, you'll be okay.
You know what? Yeah, I thought about that. As long as you're happy and you're always constantly looking forward, doesn't matter,
Yeah, it's about self-improvement constantly. And most of us don't want to give up the things that are necessary to be that level of successful. It's just a fact. You know what I mean?
Well, I heard on the radio, Michelle Obama was talking about, because she's got her new book out, and I haven't read it, but I did hear this little snippet with
hottest first lady, fight me.
What?
Hottest first lady.
Don't know enough other ones to fight you. I know one other one, and it's Hillary Clinton. And I will not fight you for that.
Facts.
She's dressed like a Jedi.
No, but she said something really real in this little snippet of the interview, because I think they interviewed her yesterday. They were going to interview her yesterday. But she said, you know what she said? She said that there's a part in her book that when you're a kid, they always ask you what you want to be, and the kid's always like a doctor or lawyer, because it gets a positive reaction from the adult.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, it's like you should just not question the kid with that kind of information, because they don't even know. She said that she became a lawyer because that's what gave the greatest effect. But after she graduated, she practiced for 3 years. She hated it. And then, but coming from like a working family, how was she going to tell her parents, look, all this money that you helped me out with and all this debt that I have, I don't really want to do it
That's
anymore.
real. I've asked friends of mine more accomplished than me who went and got their doctors and everything, like how they felt about what they did, and they hated. Like, they didn't hate the job, but they didn't expect it to be what it was, and they hated where it went.
Right.
And so it's no different. Like, all of us go through that. Like, the reality is that most of the time, most people aren't satisfied with the jobs. I have a friend right now, shout out to Brooks, making stupid money, like a high level at a bank, moving his way up, raises going, like all of it. He's got the whole thing, and he doesn't hate his job, but it's not the thing he necessarily wants to do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like even someone as successful as him doesn't necessarily like exactly where he is. It's just an effect no matter what level you're at in life.
Yeah.
You'll suffer through it. Yeah.
Exactly right. But she said you also can't be afraid of because she said something she found out later was that it was okay to look for something else. Right. It's okay to after you've done these things to reinvent yourself.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's true. You don't have to follow these rules. You don't have to follow this blueprint forever.
You have to follow any of it. The beautiful part about life is that you can restart whenever you feel like. Anytime. Reboot! Yeah. Anytime you feel like things are going wrong or you're going down the wrong path, take a moment, analyze what you don't like, and undo all of it. Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
I had a moment in college where I was extremely unhappy, and I sat down and I was just like,
big sadness.
I don't want to do this anymore. And I just went through my whole life, my normal day to day, and I was just like, what is currently going on where I don't want to how do I fix this?
Mm-hmm.
And I I figured it out. There were like certain things I needed to stop doing. There were certain people I needed to stop hanging around, and like I trimmed off a lot of that shit out of my life. And then once I got it all taken care of, I was really fucking content, and I was like, "This is fucking great. I'm gonna keep doing this."
That's
and, like every so often, I think that's something that everybody should do is just like sit down and be like, all right, like I'm doing okay, but like I can always be better. What do I need to do in order to be better? And then just start working toward that shit.
Reset.
Reboot.
Yeah, hit reboot. You can always hit reboot. Even if you have a kid, I guess, but it's tough. That's a different situation.
Oh, it's tougher with a kid, but you can still.
You can still do it.
You can still do it.
It's just tougher, but.
So the only downside to the reboot cycle is that it's a cycle. It's not like an instant change.
Oh no,
which is where I'm sitting right now is in the reboot cycle.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. No,
unemployed, reboot cycling.
I'm still there. Yeah,
you're in the back half, but you're still on the reboot cycle.
Oh yeah. But I would say I like back half, but barely half. Like there's still a lot in my life that got to get right.
True, but you're towards the peakish of
the
cycle.
Right, definitely, yeah. It's tough, man. Like I said, I fought to get out of the last job I was in. Like quitting season part 1, now available.
It usually be part 2, A New Hope.
Yeah, actually, we need to do a part 2. Once everybody,
there is one.
Yeah, yours was when you got the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that. But it's the same thing. It's like even now that I'm there, there's so much to learn. Like, joking, a random side note, I like got pulled in by our CTO yesterday. We did like a evaluation or whatever, but it wasn't like a real evaluation. I was in there like nervous, and he was like, "Fucking relax." Like I was just like, "Oh, like."
What if you brought you to his office and his office was a bouncy castle?
Right? Yeah, like, almost, bro. Like, it was just like,
there's beanbag chairs. Like, take a seat.
He was like, relax. And I was just like stressing about it because I'm new to all of this, and he was just like, "Listen, I already know that you're new to this. Like, you should just relax. I know you have to report to me directly, and you're new, so all of your questions are gonna come to me. But just fucking relax." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So basically, he's telling you to go get laid.
Bro, that happened to me in college. I'm not even joking. I was like, quick side note, I was in orchestra in college. Played for, like, we had to play in front of our own group. Like, basically all the other of your section you had to play in front of, and then they, like, evaluate how well you played. So I played in front of our group, did really well. I was confident, but I was also nervous. At the very end of it, one dude in the back stood up and was like, "You need to get laid." And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Oh.
And my professor's right there, and he thought it was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
and he was just like, "What I mean by that is that you play with a tension that shows that, like,
you tired of the strings."
Exactly. That you need to freaking relax. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I see what you're saying." It was like, it was funny to hear, but like that's the point. Like that's a part of my personality I gotta work on is that the relaxing.
The relaxing.
Yeah, I'm relaxed around y'all, but in professional environments, I tend to get really tense. I thought every day at Meditech I was gonna get fired. Like it was a weird psychological thing in the back of my head.
I had the reverse.
Yeah.
I'm like, good luck chucking me.
Oh yeah, for you specifically, it's gonna be tough. You should be making twice what you make, but that's another argument.
That's a separate issue.
I'm too relaxed at work.
I probably am too, but
that's true.
I'm impatient right now. These last
how is life at work, Sanchez?
These almost 2 months of unemployment. I'm getting too much time.
I know.
So luckily,
it's almost more rough that way.
Yeah,
it's worse. Yeah,
because I apply to things in the morning. Afterwards, I make breakfast. I make a good breakfast, and I apply to things until like noon. Get out there, start like running.
I see Sanchez coming out in his underwear with a Chef Boyardee hat on, flipping French toast in the morning.
No, I like serious breakfast, and then I have to go out
grilling meat with the meat out. In the kitchen, Mike walking and some ass nigga with a chef hat.
I got an apron on. That's all I got on.
Kiss the cook, like on the front of the apron. Hello, boys.
But the apron's on backwards, so all his ass is covered.
Oh no, not the
No, but it's just been like that. You know, you apply in the morning, you go like jog, run, work out, and then like come. It's just.
Come back in and then you're like, that's 2 hours of the day gone.
Yeah, so that's I've been doing these 2 running sessions.
Right now, what is going to happen?
There's only so much daytime TV you can handle.
Oh no, dude! I
don't watch any TV.
No, I tried that one day and I was like, "This is fucking crazy."
No, all of them, like
soap operas.
Get me out.
Eddie does like the telenovelas.
I do like telenovelas, but nah, even then I was like, "This is too much."
Yeah, who on the grip and edge watching Tulio?
No, but like, luckily I got this. this interview set up Saturday with the Latino American Association, so that'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited. Be doing something meaningful.
Oh yeah,
it'll be good.
It's good for the community, man.
So why are rappers always spelling their names on the track?
Let's get straight into that.
I'm no segue whatsoever.
Because
hard left.
It's a watermark.
Yeah, it's a watermark. It's your signature on your PA right?
Yeah, man.
What did you just say?
The piece of
de resistance.
Okay, I see you got some spare time. You're cool now. Learn different words and such. Think you better than us.
This nigga out here learning.
These are the biggest cliches of
right. This nigga out here book reading.
I will start reading.
Don't judge yourself.
Yeah, man.
Don't lower yourself to that level.
Stop all that reading, bro.
No, I'm gonna get back to reading physical books instead of like the
Nah, dog.
Yuck.
You walk around with a candelabra at night too for light?
He busts that old light.
I do want a lantern. I do one of those oil like candle old
That's
lantern.
That's the douchiest thing I've ever heard you say, bro. That's coming from a lot, bro. I'm being honest with you. That's top 5 douchiest said.
I've wanted one for a long time too.
You want a candelabra?
I want to.
I'm just Beauty and the Beast, nigga. Like, what is going on?
Are you also gonna start wearing a sleeping cap?
Show up to the interview with a powdered wig on and them and them kitten heels that King Henry used to wear with
and some wooden teeth. But you know fountain pens. I didn't want a fountain pen. I wanted to have my own little ink blotter.
This is not Hogwarts.
If I ever seen it on your table, bro, I'm slapping that shit on the table into a wall.
I wanted an inkwell and a quill, bro.
Yeah. Not a quill, but like the fancy pen that you start to like.
You got a big ass.
You gotta start learning calligraphy.
Writing on parchment. Yeah. Going back to the old ways.
My dear Madeline.
It has been many moons.
It's my dearest Madeline.
Oh, my bad. My dearest Caitlin. It's been 3
moons. Goddamn.
Too real.
Not too much.
Too real.
Not too much.
Too real.
All right, back to this rap thing.
Pulling it on back. Yeah, shout out to those rappers that do that, man, because we greatly appreciate it. Just because like there are some times where like we don't know whose track is getting ready to start, and then you just let us know and we're like, cool, skip,
next.
Sweet.
I mean, not the same
Ariana Grande. Thank you, next.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong.
Specifically, why you spelling it? Is it so we know you can spell it?
Not every rapper does it. It's not like Curtis Blow or something. It's not like my name is E-L-V to the I N-S-A-M-U-E-L. Like what?
You got a long ass name too. Did you 5 minutes spell it?
Right.
Spell it like middle name too.
But some rappers like depending on what they're saying, some rappers will use that as a segue to like transfer into like another rhyme.
Yeah, if you can't think of a rhyme, use your name.
Rap has never been cornier than it is right now, I'll be honest. Us explaining the nature of rap sounds horrendous. And listening to Mike talk about to transition to another rhyme.
to another bar.
Physically hurt me. Lil Wayne spilled his lean somewhere after that was said. Like, somewhere in the world he dropped the glass of lean.
Yeah, the rap terminology
shaker full of lean?
Yahtzee shaker full of lean.
Damn, it was...
You got a coffee tumbler with lean in it. Got to start the day off right. The best part of waking up
is lean in your cup.
Is a glass of lean.
You know, talking about rap though, I wonder, like, I think some of these music videos would be really fun to be in, but I'm not sure.
Oh, definitely.
See, like, because the final product looks good.
But
there's lots of work that gets done into it. So like, I don't know how.
It is not. It doesn't look like it's fun. Like, it looks fun in the music video, but then you got to remember that they do like 3 and 4.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it. You know, Nate was talking earlier about what movie or what like TV show you would be in, but like a music video. Some of these music videos would be fun to be. You know, it'd be fun to be in one of these.
It would, yeah.
I feel like I think the 4 or 5 takes of the same shit would get old.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like if you're in like a party like music video or whatever, you're just like, all right, cool, we're like partying, and then it's just like, all right, cool, now we're gonna turn the camera on, keep partying, sweet.
But what if that part wasn't right? And it's like, well, you guys gotta do this again. Keep partying.
You're not partying correctly.
Because it'd be fun because it's just like, if you're not really into alcohol and you're there to talk to like the women that's there, then but it's like they're there for literal business. You know?
Yeah, they're not there to talk to you. They're just
interested in you. You know? Like,
they're there just doing their thing.
Yeah, they're there for work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not here.
I'm here to
like
put my titties close to these 22s, get paid, and leave.
Right, and I'm out. Yeah, it's like they're gonna cut this check. It's gonna up my Instagram following. I'm out of here.
Yeah. So, question to anybody who has any experience with that, like, let us know, because I don't know. Maybe it is fun. Maybe it isn't like multiple takes. Like he said, it's just a big party. It's going on. We'll like post everything. You know, we'll fix the music into like the.
That'd be tight. But even on that subject of like music videos, you know what I mean?
These shows.
He's gonna lean right into it, huh?
Yeah, might as well because
that was.
Yeah, I mean.
So, what movie series, or TV show would you like to work with? And I don't mean like you're in the universe of fucking Jerry Seinfeld. I mean like would you like to work with? Like I would want to work on like a kid show like Power Rangers. Because like basically you get to dress up in like a ninja all day and swing swords.
Honestly, that seems terrible though.
Really?
Yeah, because it seems like kids shows will be hard to do.
So it feels like you'd be hot wearing the suits too.
Yeah, like you gotta be the
Power Ranger suits breathe very well.
I don't know.
That latex looking suit.
It's like Barney too. Like when you're wearing those full suits. Like
I'm not doing that.
I'm saying I was a Chick-fil-A cow once for like a school event thing.
Pause. That is hilarious. You were a Chick-fil-A cow?
Yeah, it was years ago, back in high school.
How do we not know about this already?
That is delicious.
We'll talk about this afterwards. But anyways, it gets hot in there. They even have like little mini fans in like the head of the cow to keep you. Yeah,
to keep it.
Yeah.
So you don't think working on like helping people animate and come up with ideas for like Gumball would be fun?
Maybe Cartoon Network.
Screenwriting, that could be,
yeah. I would probably want to work for like, if I had to work for like
storyboard development,
like Adult Swim or something like that, where it seemed like it'd be fun.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But like Power Rangers, like daytime kids TV show on like a major network, seems like it wouldn't be that fun.
No, I don't want to be Mr. Rogers, but basically, I mean, a Power Ranger gets to dress up like a ninja and swing a fake sword at a monster all day.
That's true.
That's kind of cool.
You get paid bank.
And that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's good money. I mean, you get the kids and you get to grow with the career and all that.
Plus, you get a Zoid.
Back to this Zoid conversation, bro. What's which one?
You know, I think I'd rather be working with commercials.
Really?
Because you're always doing something new. You're trying to be creative. You're trying to come up with you can't have the same commercial run. Like it's changing now because it's going on to like the streaming platforms and how do you integrate them and like, or even talking to like big major shows of product placement and everything.
I would want to work with like Vice or like one of those networks because you could be on the front line of that shit.
Vice has good documentaries,
and I would want to be on the front line of a documentary. Like I would want to
some of those.
Yeah, some of them. Like I would have done the North Korea one.
Chill.
I'm being honest. If they were like, look, we need to get the documents together and we need you to do the North Korea documentary, I'd been like, yeah, let that rock. Because they do all types of crazier ones than that.
You know what?
The one with the, like cannibals and like parts of like Zimbabwe or something.
I watched one last night where it's like Swansea and there's a bunch of heroin addicts.
Yeah, bro. Nah, dog.
Nah, not to that. But you know what I would try? Would be like a Syrian documentary or like that whole hot area.
Now you wild boy.
Because then you get to wear like the vest, you get like the little like green like UN like.
Yeah, but I can shoot right through that vest with a bull.
Well, I realize it's highly dangerous. Yeah, but like you're out there like the.
Did you see that scene where they were like filming it? And like one of the cameramen was standing there, and all of a sudden you see his camera explode. Dude, but it doesn't hit him. It doesn't hurt him because it was a sniper that aimed at them, and it missed him and hit the camera and blew the camera up, and he was fine. But everybody was like, "What the hell?" And they realized like someone was shooting at them.
Yeah,
bruh.
No, I've heard some of the recordings too, and all that. Yeah, it's
insane.
For the Vice channel, I'll be the Munchies guy.
Yeah, Munchies would be tight. And then like Chef, like when they do the chefs where the chefs eat at night. That one will be the best.
So all you do is go around and eat sweet food with like funny people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You like Action Bronson.
Like, yeah, God, Action Bronson got the best. First off, Anthony Bourdain is my hero, and he will always be. Like,
I was gonna say,
he is. If there's anybody's life or documentary, anything that I wish I could have taken over, is his.
Too much travel for me, but other than that,
nigga, I'd be on every plane. What?
Yeah, the guy, I thought he had a great life too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and man, I'm sure he was battling some personal demons, clearly, because he took his own life, and God rest his soul. Yeah. But man, that man's like, from the outside looking in, man, that man had it, bro. He didn't have his first kid until like his 40s, mid 40s, late 40s.
Yeah, but he was out there. Yeah,
he lived his life unique, bro, like all the way through.
Traveling, interacting with people. Yeah, it seemed to. Yeah, everything seemed really.
What about you, Black Mike?
African American Mike.
African American Mike.
Wakanda Mike.
Dark Mike.
I would probably be interested in working with like comic studios.
Like anime?
Well, actual comics, but I would also be interested in doing anime as well because
right.
people make some of the most anime makes some of the most ridiculous ass fucking concepts, and some of them are really great, and some of them are just fucking weird.
You could also do a game. I feel like you would have done like a game studio thing. Like, it seemed like that would be your cup of tea.
I thought about doing a game studio thing, but like I can't sit down and think about the same game every day, 5 days a week for
a year and a half.
Longer than
Yeah,
that sometimes.
yeah. Development cycles be like 7 years.
Or sit there through debugging.
4 or 5 some years. You know, play a game when it's in like alpha. Nah, y'all can keep all that. Hand me the finished product.
No,
No drink.
I'll be alright. But like coming up with like different ideas for just like what, you know, crazy adventures like superheroes go on or like anime characters go on, like that would be cool.
That's why I think I would like specifically Gumball, just because like you can think of like wacky ass characters. Like this kid with a boombox for a head. And there's a talking balloon.
Yo,
listen, if you have not watched that show out there, we are not sponsored by them in any way, but that is probably one of the greatest shows of all time, bro. Like, add that to your
funny.
list. The Amazing Adventures of Gumball. Go look it up.
Cartoon Network.
Go watch it. It is hilarious. It's adult comedy. Like, not adult comedy in terms of like...
Is he a cat?
Like, he's a cat, yeah.
And his brother's a fish?
His brother's a fish, but his brother's adopted, I think. Yeah.
And the sister's a cat?
The sister's a rabbit, yeah.
Oh, that's right, because the dad's a big bunny.
Yeah.
So, like...
That's right.
But it's
so obviously there's some weird characters. There's a giant dinosaur.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with the character. Everything that they hit, like an episode is jam packed with like joke after freaking joke.
It's so good.
Adults will love it. Kids will love it. It's everything.
It's for everybody.
It's a good time.
I was about to go buy it. That's how serious I was. I don't even have anything to watch and all like that. And I was about to go legit buy like a box.
You go to Cartoon Network, ask for a VHS. Can I
Right.
get your?
Relax.
VHS.
Relax, she.
Yeah, just for the original reels, so you got a projector.
Right. Can I have the reels to these, please?
Nerd.
There's somebody in the back of the studio.
You need to get laid.
Oh, foul. But
Call back. Call that a callback.
In the industry, we call it a callback.
Call that a callback.
Side tangent though. You mentioned a person with a boombox for a head. When I was a freshman in college, me and another friend of mine who was on the dance team, we were walking through campus, and he had one of those old school boomboxes.
The Master Blaster?
Yes, and he was
Those are
blasting.
expensive now.
And he was blasting Dragon Force from the boombox.
This kid's a champ.
And we were walking into the freshman dorms, and they were doing one of those tours for like incoming students.
Beautiful.
They know what's up.
And so like the parents and the students were just kind of looking at us like, "What in the fuck are the?" And we politely opened the door for them to walk into the freshman dorms while we were blasting music.
They take like 12 9-volt batteries too.
Oh yeah, no, the batteries.
Car batteries.
Damn bad boys drink batteries, bro. Like.
Oh yeah, you were going through batteries.
Like a bottle on runway, bro. They
how you
polish them batteries.
There's an alternator on it?
Yeah. I got a car battery strapped to the back of a boombox, bro.
That's
how heavy that is.
That's innovation.
Yeah, that is, bro. You gotta be Terry Crews built to hold that on the side of your shoulder.
But you also know, like, you also knew
got
the kid that
battery
had
on the
too
left.
much money because, like, he had the boombox and that boombox lasted all day because he had all the batteries for it. And you're just like,
Man, you come from wealth. You must come from wealth.
He got battery money.
This man got battery. He getting guac on his Chipotle bowl. This man come from money.
all that was missing was in the pop out like that special mixtape.
Oh,
like
nice.
Tape and it's got a little sticker on it.
Gloria's name on it, like some girl's name on it.
Yeah.
Maria's tape.
you always gotta have your special mixtape, man.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. What of course.
Oh.
That you mix yourself. You connected the microphone to. You're like, hey, this was going up there.
I don't know though, like, but taking that further, like, I was thinking from the perspective of what movie franchise you would want to be in.
Like in the
Like
world
be an
of,
actor?
or like
No, like actually, like in the world of. Like
Not many.
that's what I was
I thought
thinking.
I thought we talked about this. We discussed this a while back. You know,
We did.
Yeah,
We did talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a pretty good memory. We talked
Run it
about
back.
it. This was different because this was like actually working with the product.
that's what I was thinking.
Last time,
Right,
last time it was
Just-
if you'd be in that universe.
Yeah.
Because that universe, that's a way more limited range
Yeah.
for me.
Harry Potter universe seemed like it'd be tight.
You can do a fucking Voldemort?
I mean, post
He's talking
Voldemort.
post Voldemort years.
Yeah, post Voldemort.
Look, man, I'm a Slytherin. Let Voldemort ride. Let's go.
I'd also be a Slytherin.
Kill Mike. Like in that.
I'd be okay.
I never really thought about it. Like, it's like it'd be like they kill Voldemort, but it'd be like that scene after the credits with Mike like coming out of a door and looking around and walking off, and then it just cuts to black, and it was like it lets you know that there's still evil out there. Like there's still a threat, and you gotta watch out. And this nigga, and like, they show him like in the library picking up the book about Horcruxes, and it's like
the forbidden section.
yeah, like, it's like things got dangerous.
To be continued.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, question mark at the end.
Go to the professors. I just got a question for education.
Right, yeah.
What
What if somebody were to do?
curiosity?
What if somebody would have do everything Voldemort did, but
But
better, like, but not make the mistake of letting the boy who lived live.
Right.
Like,
His wand is a battle axe.
his wand, Nate's wand is a baseball bat. Oh, let's get into this.
Mine's a hammer.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
It's a backwards hammer.
Nate's from like Durham
It's
Springs.
Expelliarmus.
They got them thick ass like sticks.
Oh man, you got a ball peen hammer as yours.
It's a broomstick.
Yeah, yours is a giant ball peen hammer.
He just got this like little mini club looking thing. He's like, what's
Right.
that? Like, that's my wand.
His wand got a club with a nail in it, and it's a crinkly nail, like the nails that are like askew the wrong way. It's like,
Damn.
it's belly up.
But I'm saying that I just hit you with the nail part.
Right. It's like he doesn't know any magic. Well, he knows one spell, and it's like it makes the wand like a different color.
Makes the nail a quarter inch longer.
He's the Rock Lee of the universe of Harry Potter, bro. He's like he is all technique and footwork. He has
We'd be
no magic
we'd be
skills.
like foreign exchange students at Hogwarts because it's in Britain, right?
Yeah, we
would be. Yeah, because I'd be coming from.
But there
some
is
type
an
of-
American school apparently.
You guys would come from the American school. I'd be
Yeah.
coming from the Mexican one.
What would
with,
your
with the chupacabra or something?
y'all would be lit though. Yo, Mexican house would be like Narcos Mexico, bro. It would be so fire. Like first off, nothing but the baddest chicks. All the teachers got fat asses. Like all the teachers bad for no reason.
I feel like Mexico's like not to be like racist. I'm Mexican American.
Would be exactly. He's like
being facetious.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be like there'd be lots of like dark magic down there.
Yeah.
There would be the building would be made out of cocaine.
Like, bruh, the school like the 9 3/4 games, and then like as you ride on the train through, it's just nothing but tumbleweeds on the side. It's like, where are we going? And then, like you pull up on this like tiny little house in the middle of nowhere. This old Mexican woman comes out and opens the door, and suddenly there's a magical world behind the gate, and it's like
People got jaguars as pets and shit.
it'd be so tight though. It'd be like Coco. Like the movie, bro.
Yeah.
It would. It'd be so, Mexico. You know what? I'm going to a new school. I'm transferring.
Nueve and Tres Quatros?
Yeah.
That's the name of the podcast.
That is the name of today's podcast. Platform Nueve Tres Quatros.
Yeah, it's like ESPN Ocho.
Yeah. And you standing there like, are we in the Univision version of this? Or are we in the Telemundo version?
That's a very important distinction to make.
Oh, yeah. That's lit, though. So what would your wand be?
I don't know what it'd be. That's a good question.
Churro.
Maybe some type of.
He take a bite out of his wand and go back to work. He's like, man, this one getting smaller every time I see him.
That's the
Some
power
kind of
of the churro back.
desert stick or something. I don't know, like a machete maybe. Yeah.
That'd be lit. Eddie's would absolutely be a machete.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Like hella sharpened too.
Yeah.
Hella sharpened. It's like he did that cut that shit, okay. And then somebody walk up and it's just like, and it tries to challenge him and he just takes him out.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
A little cactus charm hanging off the bottom of it.
Yes, like a keyblade, bro.
It's probably like a tail of a rattlesnake or something.
It's like something super specific, like a hardened rattlesnake tail. You hear the wiggle like.
No, it's a maraca.
And then the sword it had is a sombrero. Yo! What are the houses in Mexico? Jaguar.
We've gotten really racist.
House Jaguar. House like it'd be like Jaguar, snake. Of course, all of them have snake.
Cocaine.
You go straight to drug.
There'd be the eagle because it's the golden.
Yeah, it's absolutely gonna be eagle. Yeah, eagle, snake, Jaguar, and then like won't be the Hufflepuff. Can't be that.
Nah, it can't be that big.
Like gold.
No, Slytherin would be the Chupacabra.
It'd be like gold.
Gold would be the Hufflepuff.
Yeah, gold would be the Hufflepuff.
Oh, no, Slytherin would be the Chupacabra.
Why they gotta be Chupacabra? They just be snake. Everybody can have a snake. Everybody got snakes. Yeah, like every culture got snake in it.
Everybody got snakes.
Everybody got snakes. So yeah, they'll definitely have that. That'd be tight, man. Like it'd be house goat, house jaguar, house snake, and then
I'm in house goat.
Bro, is this can we write this up? Is that like
this is lit? I'm down for this.
Is that infringement?
We need to keep it down, bro, and propose this to J.K. Rowling, bro.
Oh, she come right back, and all the letters gonna say is "Nah, dog."
And then we see,
and then she does it, and we're just like,
"It was ours." And then we sue her, and we make bread.
You know what kind of bread?
Yeah, because this is being published on the internet. So with tomorrow's timestamp.
Exactly. Yeah. So we already discussed this. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and let all y'all know. Not necessarily all of these ideas, but this concept has already been flushed out.
Oh yeah, there've been too many years. Yes. Yeah, there've been too many years of this, and the internet got too many Harry fucking Potter fans.
Yeah, for this not to have been explored.
For this have not to been thought out. I'm sure every country has their houses, their everything already written out. But
if we did make something though, and then they did sue us, couldn't we just like settle and be like, look, fine, just take the credit, keep us the.
Yeah, here's a little check. Shut up, get out of here.
What would the black one be? Like, would that be like a parrot house?
Parrot? When did that become our symbol? Is that ours?
That's it. Like some sort of tropical bird.
Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, are we doing like a black house, or are we doing like an African American house?
I guess that's a good question.
Oh, there's like an HBCU for Hogwarts. Yo, that's tight too.
What?
An HBCU, historically black college or university.
Well, because African countries
Morehouse
are very deep on the witchcraft.
These niggas in Morehouse House, huh?
Morehouse.
My bad. What would our 4 animals be?
Well, if you're in America, it'd be different than like African.
What'd you say? What did he say?
I don't know what he said, but like African countries.
I want to hear it again. Say it, bro.
I didn't say anything.
What'd you say?
I said because African countries have like all their lore about witchcraft and witches.
And African lore is tight as shit. Yeah,
and they would have their own. But that'd be different from
an
African Americans.
Yeah, but what is like an animal related to black people in America specifically? Like,
that's the thing. What?
House pit bull.
I wasn't gonna say.
I didn't want to be the one. House Rottweiler. Nah, that's foul. Well, we would have because we would try to trace it back to Africa, but Africa would already have their own. Well, African countries would each have their own
roach,
and so we would already be out of that. The nigga said house roach, bruh. I'll fight you IRL. What would be the?
That's a tough one.
Really, because you're laughing at it.
I want to be bad, but I went to my uncle's house when I was a kid, and my man had more roaches than I knew what to do with, bro. And I was
I knew what to do with. One roach is more roaches than I know what to do with.
And I was like, Mom, we got to get out of here.
I don't know what you were planning, but we got to get the fuck out of this house.
Well, maybe we'll leave this to the listeners if they want to give us any comments, guys. Point. Yeah,
I think Africa would have to have some sort of fish.
Well, Africa, that's the thing. We all, that's why
there's so many
because we say Africa, but Africa is a bunch of countries, and they would all have their own.
Yeah, and they actually do present day have lots of witchcraft and witch lore.
There's tons of lore.
It's highly.
I think that would be prevalent though. I think fish would come up more
and
often.
Even per country, you would have to because Africa is the most diverse continent. I think so. Probably. It would be
because you have Egyptian school too.
They would be all
different things.
Even each country would even have
Anubis house.
That'd be lit.
Egypt's gotta have some fire.
Egypt would have some fire ass lore behind it. Yeah, Anubis house.
Why did the world's greatest
House Ra is going to be lit on a Saturday night?
Quite literally because he's the sun god.
Exactly, it's going to be lit on a Saturday night.
Why was the world's worst magician or wizard from Britain? Ain't no fucking way.
There's no way.
We got magic down in Egypt and other places.
Bruh, the first one had to come from North Korea.
China got
North Korea.
What?
North Korea's school gotta be the worst school out of all of them, bro. Easy.
Concrete brick house.
There's only one house, Kim Jong. It's just Jong house.
The Jong house?
Yeah, it's like you can't do anything else. You
what about
Russian
magic school?
Russian magic school lit.
No.
Is it lit or is it just strict and formal as fuck?
No, it is not going to be formal at all. There's going to be no rules in that. That school is going to be lit as fuck. They won't even have schools or classes because of how lit it is.
It'd be like gladiators.
Yeah, you sleep where you sleep. Like, and if you don't find a spot, you ass out. And you can bargain with your professors for a higher grade. That school is lit, bro.
Yeah.
I think Russia got a concrete house.
Yeah, it would absolutely be brutalist style architecture. Easy.
Bro, you might as well just ship prisoners over to Russia at their Russian prison. It's got to be worse than Azkaban.
Bro, the gulag. First off, gulag's worse no matter if you're a wizard or not. The gulag.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine magical gulag.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
What about prison in like Kenya? Or like kitty prison?
Nigga over the gulag?
Bro, the gulag's pretty rough.
I don't know, man.
I was watching one of those, like, prisons abroad, and other places do get pretty rough. Like Costa Rican prison. Oh, man.
Yeah, because they don't care about you.
Yeah.
People, not everybody values human life the same.
Like the one in China, if someone doesn't send you food or send you money, you don't eat.
Yeah.
You just die.
Yeah, that's how it is in like most of those South American ones. They want you to get someone to bring you money so you can buy your bed. Or your
Correct.
space.
And if someone doesn't bring you money, you just don't get one.
Or you get stabbed.
to the gulag.
Bro, when I was watching this documentary, because I've had lots of time on my hands.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, but I realized, man, prison fucking blows.
Oh, you need to be out of a job.
No. Like, I've always known, but like when you watch it, you're just like, I don't know if I could do this even if,
Now we're on to an interesting topic again. Could you do prison?
No.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
Really? I heard that if you keep to yourself, you'll be all right.
I don't know about that, man.
I
Well,
heard
not in these
that.
South American ones that I
Not in South America.
Because for sure, someone's coming to me from the Aryan Union.
Oh, definitely.
I'm Latino, man. I'm about to get.
But I hear that
You're the MS-13.
I'm getting, maybe even like cartels or something.
Maybe.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'd be fine.
I don't
6
know,
months in, he getting all damn. You look
Nah,
well
bro.
fed.
I don't want to be putting nothing up my ass. I'm not gonna be transporting cocaine in prison.
You'd rather have a bag of chips up your ass or somebody else's Johnson. I'd rather have that bag of chips.
Who's smuggling bags of chips up their ass?
I'm just saying, listen, whatever you're smuggling, you smuggling.
It's not Doritos, champ.
Maybe. You know what I mean? Sometimes, hey, you don't know what they want up there.
I don't know, man. Like, there's,
You got a
you know
can
what?
of Pringles?
In all honesty, though, yeah, you're right. Like, in all honesty, but once you're in, like, you're fucking in. I don't want to be in. I just want to not have beef with you. Leave me alone.
I don't think
But
that's a thing.
I don't think that's really a thing.
Yeah.
Well, there are some that are neutral, but like
it's called solitary.
Right. The only way you neutral is the solitary. And once you in one of them big boy gangs, bro, you in.
And once you're in solitary,
And once you're out, you're in
Yeah.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll find you. They will. So it's just like, bro, that was a wild boy.
We just
trade the
really
conversation.
Before we leave, though, what is worse, though? Joining the gang or getting stuck in solitary, put in the hole?
See, that's the thing I thought about. Like, I don't know if I
Solitary is worse.
I honestly don't know which one I would do.
Solitary is worse.
Until never going to happen. But if it
You
did
have
happen,
been off for 2 months, and you have been going insane, and you have had all the freedoms of the natural world.
We put you in a room with no
Imagine
lights.
we take every stimulus away from you, and you still had to do that time.
well, yeah. But the thing is, like you said, no one's trying to ram a dick up my ass.
True, but if you're in a
You
gang,
always prefer to
if
get
you're
into
in a gang, nobody's trying to ram their dick up your butt.
Yeah, but I don't want to shove shit up my ass either.
I mean, true, but would you rather spend them 2 days? Listen,
I don't
know if I could do solitary, bro. I go mindless if I got to stare at a wall for 2 hours. Imagine how insane you'd go being 2 months in a damn.
But see, once you go insane, you go insane. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Bro,
Once you crack, things are a little.
Yeah, but once you crack, you don't return.
Well, I'm just saying. I was like,
You permanent bird box. And on that note,
Oh my gosh.
it has been another fantastic edition of the Pumpernickel Podcast. This is episode what?
I don't know.
What is it? Nueve and tres
Nueve and
Quatros?
tres cuartos?
Yeah.
9 and 3 quartos.
It's episode 1,
Yeah,
2019.
Episode
Yeah,
9 and 3 quartos.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
YouTube.
Or not Instagram, Twitter.
I thought we did have an Instagram. Follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Google us, Pumpernickel Podcast.
Pumpernickelpodcast.com.
Tell us what we need to do.
Yeah, and tell us what else we need to do.
Yeah, if we're not where you want to find us, let us know. We'll figure it out.
Right, we'll find it.
We have technology.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Off to a good
And-
start.